This is probably one of my marquee sets, both of these. I bought these for this weekend. These are pro brushes, MAC and Sigma.
And see, that's what I have, MAC brushes.
MAC brushes will last you forever. I have MAC brushes that I purchased when I first started doing photo shoots over 10 years ago. And they last. They shed bad at first, but they last.
Yeah.
Estee Lauder brushes are lifetime guarantee. Sigma brushes, which is a new company, they are geared toward makeup artists, very similar to MAC, but they are trade show based. Unless you go to a bigger city that has a Sigma store, they are also really big online.
I was just going to say
they market really, really well online. And I got my first pro set with Sigma my birthday. On my birthday, my husband bought it, and I came to tears because it states where you are in your artistry. To open up a set of brushes, you might have 20 brushes, and to know what to do with all 20.
Yeah.
When it's no longer intimidating, you're on your way.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. See, I'm very intimidated by it still.
Corsets.
Okay.
These are and I just pulled the box out. Didn't I just pull these out of the box?
Yes, you did.
These are my Real Techniques brushes. Amazing quality. You have 5 shadow sets. That you can learn to play with these. They wash really, really well. You can spray them. I use a antibacterial cleanser spray, but it takes all the makeup out without destroying them. And this is going to be your core foundation set. $17.99. They had additional 50% off on your second buy. So, and there you go. They come in their own set, you know.
And you got these from Ulta?
Ulta. I bought this set last week because I knew I was coming and I was going to be transitioning out and creating a bunch of stuff and not having time to clean all those. And I have another set in my vehicle. But amazing. Amazing quality for the buy. And by the time that you learn more, get more comfortable with, gradually move up. MAC is amazing. These, to get how much you get with these brushes, or for the price.
Especially with me learning, I probably want to hold off on buying MAC just right now.
I mean, because you're going to get one brush for what I paid for a whole set.
Because I got one foundation brush and I think I paid like $53 for it.
If you're going to spend money in it, you definitely want to. Some of the foundation brushes, staple things. Your eyelining brush, you want precision.
Yes.
Your brow products, you need precision, because these are creating core looks for you. That is your face beat. That's what you do. If you have additional 15, 20, 30 minutes, you might go in and play with a smoky eye. But as you get better in time and you're knowing what you're really needing that brush to do, then you know when you want to invest. I always tell people, I might start with 30 $1 lipsticks before I go spend 20 on one.
Yeah.
Because I want to see if that's going to be something that I'm going to be incorporate into what I want to do. Because oftentimes makeup artists will want to create something someone else did. But once you've done it for as long as I have, you need to create your own style.
Yeah.
I have people that say, I can tell you did that. That's what you want. Because I can't be anybody else. I can only be Kiani.
Yeah.
And I might be inspired differently than you. Time inspires me. Color washing inspires me. Precision inspires me, but differently on different days.
Yeah.
So I think, you know, if you were thinking about going to Ward, trying out to, be with Lauder, I think you'd be great. I was the first beauty makeup artist for Victoria's Secret Cosmetics in Georgia. And I was on the panel with them. We would take swatches in to Atlanta. There were 12 managers for Estee Lauder. 6 of us were black, and we would take swatches in for Lauder to create their core products.
Are you serious?
Yeah, so it's been a journey.
Well, I mean, their makeup for African American women, it's spotless.
Amazing.
Yes, I mean, so the swatches did well.
Right.
Yeah.
But, if you didn't know someone that wore makeup, how long did it take you to figure it out? Or would you have taken the time to figure it out?
I would have taken the time, because it always has intrigued me.
And intrigued you.
Yeah. So I always would, what are you wearing?
Right.
You're so radiant. And that's how you're just wearing makeup, right. what are you wearing? Who are you wearing?
Exactly.
What did you do to achieve that look on your eyes?
Right.
And I always ask, and even my mom, she said, you just, when we go to Macy's and I see like the people, like the MAC people in their faces are just, even the guys that work there, you're like, what are you using? You know?
Exactly.
And I'm using this and this and this. Okay, now let me explain my situation. I have 3 kids, I'm on a budget.
Right.
So give me the top 2 things that you have and I'll come back in 2 weeks when I have more money and I achieve and I want to see what you're using and I want to incorporate it into my look.
That conversation you just had would make you one of the top sellers for Lauder. Because you can identify with that person.
Oh.
when I go into a training class or when I go in to promote Lauder, I've done some regional artistry. I have 3 questions. What is your budget? How much time do you have? And what situation are you in when you're applying?
Exactly.
If you're on the car, I can't give you loose powder.
No, it never works.
If you use alternative means of remaining youthful, Botox, lipo, I can offer you a $300 cream to maintain that because you've already gone over most people's budget. Exactly. Correct?
Exactly.
But if you're telling me I need something to make sure that I don't get this zit right here every month, why would I show you a $300 cream when you need something that might cost, it might be more of a $50 system?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So identifying with your client, wanting to impress them to a certain degree because you really should be an almost professional or what's the word? You have to be really knowledgeable on the products, which they put you through so much training. I think you would be good. So if you go and talk to Miss Jeanette, I'll give you my card. She'll know exactly who I am because she hired me and I was, oh my God, this is before I became a mom. So this is over 10 years ago.
Okay.
And she's amazing. If they have an open, even if you could get in for part-time,
yeah,
and it might not even be with Lauder, it could be with one of the sister brands. You're going to learn so much and get a chance to practice so much.
Yeah, and that's just what I want right now, just something I love. And my boyfriend is not he's more of a natural person, but like I told him, I can achieve a natural look.
It was natural too. Now if I'm trying to walk in, where's that? Why are you not doing this Smokey? Yeah. Not to go to the grocery store. I'm not recording today, but
he's more into it. He'll say going out and he'll see, like I'll practice. Like yesterday I went and I just bought a whole bunch of stuff just to see what was out because I hadn't been in a while. And it was right to the drugstore. It wasn't nowhere expensive, but I just went and just tried a whole bunch of different things out. He was like, well, I don't like that. Try this. And the look I achieved was because of me and him, and he don't even know that. You know, at first we started dating, he didn't know I wore makeup.
Right.
Until he saw me one day with my makeup rag.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, girl, I need to mess up a rag. I need like a car towel. You understand what I'm saying? Like a car towel. Don't give me something cute.
Off of your face. Don't fuss at me.
Okay, now, if you have a breakout, I don't want to hear it. I need to have a waiver.
Well, I use the same product you use, so it'll be okay.
It'll fix it in a couple more days. It'll be worth it.
And I'm always here. Let's go out. I'm always here.
Well, we're going to get you to have a seat. We're going to get a few shots, and I'm going to... this is another little trick. All of our products have a little bit of liquid haze in them, so I'm going to make sure I don't have anything on. Come on, grab yourself.